gets me is you talk about spending this money on Kerr County infrastructure that's needed. This money wouldn't even exist if it hadn't been for the great scamdemic. They created the problems that created the need, the shortage of tax funds and money. And you talk about 2022 and 2020, oh, this might happen. I don't trust anything, including our elections, our Supreme Court. I mean, I know a lot of people my age are having a hard time admitting that this is happening in America in our lifetime. But these people are communists. They hate America. They're teaching it in our schools. They're invading the border as we speak. I don't think we should take any money from the federal government because they can't be trusted.
We do not want more of Biden's mandates attached to keeping Biden's money. But I am here to put each man on notice that if you vote to keep Biden's money, I will hold you personally responsible and personally liable for any and all harm that comes to I, a woman called Sherry Snyder, and the family of I, as well as the residents of this county.
I think the bottom line here is that we don't want this Biden money in our county. There's no such thing as free money, ever. There are always strings attached. And the notion that we would keep the money in a separate account is not acceptable. We want you to send it back. The Biden regime has proven to be tyrannical and anti-American. There is no part of this administration that has the good of America or Americans at heart. We want no part in anything coming down from the federal government. This is Texas, and Texans can take care of Texas. The only guarantee we have of keeping Biden in D.C. and keeping Kerr County free of his overreach is by refusing the funds. We don't want them. If this body is not willing to reject the money in the first place, why would we believe you would fight for us against tyrannical mandates? The only way we know that this money isn't going to be spent is if it isn't there to spend. We do not want or need to raise the bar of spending here in Kerr County. Most everyone that I know feels that the tax burden here is already too high. And if we take these funds, even if there were no strings attached, it sets a precedent for higher spending, and that is not healthy for this county or its residents. We are looking for smaller government, not bigger.
This ARPA money, I think, is supposed to soothe our feelings or make us think the government cares about us after the pandemic, and we're not going to be soothed.
They lie. It's easy to lie. You get lawyers, they say fine print, all that kind of stuff. That's what's going to happen here. You're going to, they're going to eventually come back with some lawyers. They're going to come out with another plan, another legal thing from Biden, and he's going to say you got to pay it. Everybody's going to have to get a shot. I'm not going to get a shot.